This was an historic occasion for the representatives of these communities who've become British citizens and have made their homes with their families in Britain for the past 60 years. It was a night to celebrate with some frivolity, but also messages about the way forward. Traditional drums heralded the entrance of these British Asians into the main ballroom celebrations at this London hotel. All three national anthems were played at the start of the evening. The man behind all this is now a successful international businessman whose father was killed at the time of partition. He spoke to me about his vision.
We've got to make conscious efforts to bring the communities together, especially the Pakistanis and India. We got separated 60 years ago after we gained independence, and we have wars, we had conflict. And in the past, it didn't matter that much because we were very few numbers here. It didn't affect the society as it is going to affect now, because we are nearly 2 million Pakistani, 2 million Indians, 4 million people not talking to each other, not having a good relationship, and it's going to bound to affect the community, society, British society as a whole. So I think with the increased globalization, when people are becoming interdependent on each other, friendship is the way forward. We have Pakistani doctors looking after Indian patient, Indian doctor looking after Pakistani patient, teachers from India looking after Pakistani students, and vice versa. So there's hardly any day when I don't deal with a Pakistani businessman or Pakistani teacher or whoever. But so therefore, it'll be good to have good relationship with each other, especially when we share so much. We have a common history, common heritage, common language, common food, common sense of humor. If Britain and Germany can become friends for the greater good of their people, why can't we?
There was a Western influence on the dancing which opened these celebrations. Seven of Britain's Asian members of Parliament were at this function. We spoke to one of them before the ceremonies.
Whatever the divisions are in the subcontinent, and they now remain divisions of friendly rivalry, in the United Kingdom there are no differences between the Indian and Pakistani communities here. They are very well settled in all our major cities in the United Kingdom, playing a huge part in the development of our country.
And the General Secretary of the Forum spoke about the changing nature of Asian involvement in the United Kingdom.
Pain and identical taste of curry and costume. British Asians, once known for corner shops and factory work, now in 2007, in the cutting edge of British entrepreneurial industry, the British Asian business extends from manufacturing to finance, from food to hospitals, from pharmaceuticals to fashion. The Asian business sector developed faster than the rest of the country.
Special garlands and awards were given out for contributions made. Belwat Kapoor was a freedom fighter and fought the British at the time of partition.
Mr. Belwat Kapoor, we must remember those who have to get freedom. Thank you.
And Tariq Ghafoor has risen to the rank of Assistant Commissioner in the London Metropolitan Police. Much of his work is against terrorism.
Look at my camera, please.
Mrs. Kamal Hoti is one of 6 children and has raised her family in Britain.
We've always tried to live together, and my parents, when the boundary was drawn back home, when India and Pakistan were divided, unfortunately we were on the wrong side. So, my parents always lived amongst Pakistani communities, and I've been brought up that they were like friends, brothers and sisters to me. But I do feel that there is some kind of minority within the minority that are actually causing this friction. And I think it's absolutely important that the Asian community overall stand united, and that we actually show that we actually add a lot of benefits to the bottom line of the British community. And now it's time, I think, people like the role models of the Asian community need to stand up to actually say, look, we are united and we actually stand beside each other.
And back on the dance floor, a French can-can. Perhaps a sign of how much these Asian communities now identify with their European culture.